Hey guys, Lux here, back with our semi-blind playthrough of Morrowind. Last time we left off... yeah, we got to Ebonheart. I don't, Did we go back to the egg mine? And I think we checked that out. We saw some of those, and we stayed away. And, yeah, then we got to Ebonheart. We saw that there's Nyx hounds on the road now, so that's... not great.
Fight well.
Thanks, dude. Okay, pleased to meet you, Loxley. Welcome to the Imperial town of Ebonheart. We're always eager for news here. Have you heard the latest rumors, or would you care to share a little secret? One hears things here and there. I need to know... Okay. Ulfgren Grow Logrob, warrior and protector of the Fighters Guild. Okay, so he's in the Fighters Guild. Do they have one here in Ebonheart? Ebonheart is the imperial headquarters for Vvardenfell district and a busy seaport. Duke Vedum Dren is the district's ruler and emperor's representative. The Duke lives in Castle Ebonheart. District council chambers and the Hawkmoth Legion garrison are also at Castle Ebonheart. East Empire Company buildings and docks are outside the castle, facing Vivec to the east, so that must be where we are. East Empire Company is a monopolistic mercantile enterprise chartered by the Emperor and managed by a board of directors appointed by the Emperor. The company has sole authority to trade in certain goods like flint, raw ebony, raw glass, and Dwemer artifacts, and also enjoys favorable tariffs and regulations for import and export of other common and exotic goods like quam eggs, marshmallow pulp, salt rice, and Telvanni bug musk. I gotta put this on because my wrist hurts. Because of its wealth and the favor of the Emperor, the East Empire Company wields considerable influence in the Duke's administration. Yeah, I bet. They're probably the true rulers. 3 great houses rule Vvardenfell: House Redoran, noble warriors, strong supporters of the Temple; House Hlalu are traders and merchant princes, and strong supporters of the Empire. House Telvanni are independent wizard lords, hostile to the Empire, the Temple, and the other great houses. Interesting. Interesting because they might help the Nerevarine, right? Imperial Cult. Ebonheart's Imperial Cult Shrine is a small walled keep in the far western end of Castle Ebonheart. Altar there cures disease and poison. Lalatia Varian is the Imperial Priestess. Sinolian Tunifus, the Mara Healer. And Kay, the Zenithar Trader. And Ulyss Trupter, Stendor Savant. I don't remember who I need to talk to about becoming a Shrine Sergeant, but it's probably the Stendar guy. Maybe. I've heard of a traveling mage who summons creatures just so he can slay them and capture their souls. You can do that, yes. Imperial Legion may be recruiting. I hear the units are at full strength in the town forts, but there might be openings on the frontier up at Fort Darius. Speak to Frald the White, Knight Bachelor, and Chapter Steward of the Hawkmoth Legion. Okay, so... interesting. See, I was thinking you could join in Moonmoth, but... wherever Fort Darius is... that might be where you have to go. Right. Okay, tell me about Morrowind. Orc. Ah, yes. I'm a warrior. They call us barbarians because we're brave in war and we laugh at hardship, but we have earned our citizenship by service in the legions, and we are as civilized as any race. We make the finest weapons and armor in the world, and our warriors are the bravest and toughest in Tamriel. See, I like that. I really do like that. You know, it's like each race has their own weaknesses, of course. But you talk to them and they're like, we're awesome. We're awesome because of these reasons. Like, they know they stick to their guns and they're proud of their strengths. And that's rad as hell. A little bit of tequila. Yep. Rules of the Fighters Guild. Oh, here we go. Agning is the publican of the Six Fishes. He rents beds and sells food and sundries. Imperial cult shrine services include a priest, a healer, a monk, enchanter, apothecary, trader, and savant. Imperial Legion services of Hawkmoth Legion garrison include a healer, smith, master-at-arms, scout, trader, chaplain, and battle mage. For other services, visit Vivec City, the Foreign Quarter in particular, for Fighters Guild and Mages Guild services, and the Great House compounds for kin and retainers. I don't know. I don't know about going to Vivec just yet. I know that sounds weird, but maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay, but you know, they basically tell you to go to Balmora first, and then you go to Balmora and wait, hang on. Aren't I supposed to do something for that guy? Yeah, we need to get a dwarven puzzle box, right? Where the hell was that? Well, right. Yeah, you go there, and now they're basically saying, go to Caldera. Kind of. Right? They're like, oh, there's something up in Caldera. But other stuff in Balmora is basically saying, go to Ardrune, which is a bit farther, and then the Hlaalu place is basically saying go to, well, they said go to Aldrune first, and now they're saying go to Vivec. So I would say we're probably supposed to go to Vivec after Aldrune. That would be my guess. So we probably don't want to go there just yet. But, you know, we'll see. Okay. Solstheim. Duke Vedum Dren, Duke of Ebonheart, is the head of the Grand Council and Earl VII's representative on Vardenfell. Grand Council representatives are Lara Mandas, House Redoran, Gallus Drenham, House Telvanni. Wait. Oh, yeah, they did say Ebonheart is the center of the Imperial power on Vardenfell. So I guess all these other houses are technically under this dude, the Duke. Okay. Right, the Grand Council. Okay. Gallus Drenham from House Telvanni, Relin Hlaalu from House Hlaalu, Livus Arthravel from the Tribunal Temple, Rucia Conitian, Imperial Commission, Rufinius Alelius is the Imperial Magistrate. Man, politics are such a pain in the ass. Cavordius Albuchin is the head of the Imperial Guard, Duke Dren's Palace Guard. So is the Imperial Guard the same thing as the Legion? Frald the White, Knight Bachelor of the Imperial Legion, is the head of the Hawkmoth Legion Garrison. Lalatia Varian is the head priest of the castle's Imperial Cult Shrine. Dualthi Kunian Ponius, Chief Factor and Banker of the East Empire Company. Wow, this is freaking... Okay. Castle Ebonheart is a pair of forts on adjacent islands on the Sistada Lagoon, west of Vivec City. The Grand Council chambers, along with the Imperial Commission, with the Imperial Guard quarters, the Imperial Cult Shrine, and the Duke's chambers are in the castle's west keep. Okay. Hawkmoth Legion Garrison is in the East Keep, with the Skyrim mission and the Argonian mission in an outer court nearby. East Empire Company has offices, warehouses, and docks east of the castle, connects to the castle by a bridge. Great statue of the Imperial Dragon in the East Empire Company Plaza, which is right behind us, is a visible reminder of the Empire's power and wealth here in Morrowind. The Six Fishes Corner Club is just across the bridge from the East Empire Company, Inside the east gate of the castle, Nivosi Hlan offers ship passage to Vivek, Sardath Mora, Hlaod, and Tel Bernor from the docks east of the dragon statue. The Dren family has been prominent for many generations in House Hlalu. Oh, interesting. So it's a Hlalu that's currently the Duke. Alright, so that's a lot. Oh. I met the famed highwayman Nels Lendo. After I paid the pompous ass 50 gold, he took his leave. However, he did mention he was staying at the halfway tavern in Pelagiad, and I could find him there. Perhaps he could be of some use later, or I can get my money back. Is that a quest? Not at the moment, but I assume he can train us, so we'll have to run back there on the way. Topics. Imperial cult. Become a lay servant. Okay. Right. Okay. Go to the Imperial Chapels in Ebonheart to get work. Sinolian Tunifus to become a lay healer. Iolus Trupter to become an almoner. K to become a shrine servant. So this is weird because Iolus Trupter, they said, was a Stendar person. And K is the shrine sergeant. Okay, K. Well, we'll look for K.
What's yours? Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
Thank you.
Hello. I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
I appreciate that. Your hat is sweet.
How interesting. A tourist.
Ah. You have cool armor. Well. Okay. Yep, those are islands. All right. All right, what do we have here? Company hall. Maybe they'll give me work.
Fight well.
Thanks, dude. North Warehouse.
What's this about?
I don't know. She kind of looked like Serana. Is it Serana? The vampire chick in Skyrim?
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Talk is free. What do you want?
All right, so okay, this is... Oh, it's like a whole little town in here. Wow, look at that. They're marching around. Hawkmoth.
So what's this regarding?
I don't know. I am a tourist, after all. A well. Well. I had this weird... Sounds strange. It's like... This area feels really... Sorry about that. I don't know what I have to do with it, but I'll apologize. I feel like I got attacked right here or something. It's very, very odd. Maybe I stole something. So the missions, those are presumably
What, stranger?
Like churches or something? Or they're from from Argonia, from Skyrim. Hawkmoth Legion Garrison.
I only have a few moments.
Hawkmoth Towers.
Yes?
That guy's shiny. I mean, I kind of feel like I should be talking to some of these people, but...
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Who are you? I'm an officer of the Imperial Legion. Move along. Right. Who's Apelles Matthias? He's around here somewhere. Been inspecting the grounds. I don't know you. Move along. Why do I have his name, though? I'm Jonas Maximus Garden, Knight Bachelor of the Imperial Legion. Fair enough. He's in the East Empire. Company offices. Oh, yes. Scum, all of them. If they're after you, friend, yeah. Okay. Ebonheart. Empire. Fines and compensation. Fire Moth. Guard. House Redoran. Okay. Imperial Cult. See, it says K, the Zenithar trader. I don't know, man. Okay, hang on, I need to read this. My brain is not super functioning. Okay, Imperial Guard is an elite unit of the Imperial Legion. Guard is charged with the defense of the Emperor and various of his direct representatives in the provinces. The Duke's rank and responsibilities entitle him to the protection of this elite unit. There's a traditional rivalry between the Imperial Guard and their counterparts in the regular legions. So Imperial Guard is like special forces, kind of. Some words should be shared only by friends. Well, with all the unrest in Cyrodiil City, a trooper told me they might have to recall the legions to protect the Emperor. Wow. Okay. Yep, hammers are dead weight. Yep. Okay. Okay. Bandits threaten traders and travelers, and smuggling is widespread criminal enterprise, particularly smuggling of raw ebony, moon sugar, and artifact salvage from Dwemer ruins. I think we got some multiple keywords here. Alright. Bandits typically operate from secret hideouts in the backcountry, and the legions don't have troops or time to comb the wilderness for them. Low-level smuggling involves local alcoholic beverages. The Empire has a low tax on Flynn, a high tax on local alcohol, and many merchants and private citizens try to evade these tariffs. Dwemer artifacts taken from Dwemer ruins are very valuable, particularly Dwemer weapons, armor, and other enchanted devices. They are protected as property of the Empire by imperial decree, and trade in such artifacts is illegal. Okay. All these people. Yep. Uriel Septim is sick, and wizards say his heir, Geldal Septim, and the younger Septims, Enman and Ebel, are just doppelgangers placed in the households during Jaeger Tharn's tenure as Imperial Battle Mage. They say the guard charged a mob demanding destruction of the false heirs. Lots of folks were killed. So this takes place during, or maybe before, Daggerfall? Is it right around the same time? Because I remember hearing something about Jaegerthorn and all that stuff. Or maybe even I mean, maybe this is after, because I think Daggerfall is you had to get the dude's staff or something. I don't quite remember. Okay. Duke's younger brother Orvestran is a wealthy plantation owner in the Ascadian Isles. I mean, the Ascadian Isles is where we are, kind of.
What's this about? What was that?
I don't know, but you're... I'm supposed to talk to you, I guess, for some reason. What's this about the Dark Brotherhood? You've been attacked by them? The fact that you're standing here seems to suggest otherwise. Perhaps you have been attacked. That's bad business. I don't know who it is that wants you dead, and I don't want to know. Dark Brotherhood activity here on Vardenfell has been almost unheard of, but I know they have a large contingent back on the mainland. Yes, in Mournhold itself, actually. If you're feeling particularly suicidal, you can check it out for yourself. Of course, it's not easy to get there these days. Because of the Blight, boats from Vardenfell are turned away immediately. There is one way you might get there, though. Speak with Asine Rain about transport to Mournhold. She might be able to help you out. She's a mage who arrived in Vardenfell the same time I did. Special appointment to Duke Dren himself. Nice woman and a powerful mage. She'll be able to find her here in the Grand Council Chambers in Ebonheart. Well, that's what you'll need if you're so hell-bent on tracking down these Dark Brotherhood assassins you claim have visited you. So you're not going to take a boat, it's like one of those teleportation mages, people. Okay, so journal's been updated. I'm Apelles Matthias Guard. So you're just part of the Imperial Guard, I suppose. Large building down by the docks. Okay. Ebonheart. Imperial Cult. Imperial Guard. You know, I wonder if you can get, like, something from each of them. Probably not. Probably only one at a time, but it's, you know, interesting anyway. Okay. Imperial Law. There's rumors. Yep, okay. Telling me about Corpus, which is smart. Okay, and this is all of the people to know. See, I like that. Someone in particular, where they're basically like, here's all the people you need to be aware of. The mainland. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Transport to Mournhold. Okay. Yeah, Apelles Matthias and Ebonheart for more information, and then he says talk to... Huh. So maybe you don't actually go to the mainland. Maybe you just go to... Maybe the whole... Maybe this is the whole world map. It's certainly possible. I mean, if this is the case, that would be about the same size as... Probably Skyrim. Maybe Oblivion? I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at all if they did have a smaller map, because Daggerfall was, which I never played, but I've seen it. It was all sprites. You know, so it doesn't take up a lot of space, because you could use the same couple of tree sprites. It's just little pictures. This is like 3D graphics and everything, or you know what I mean, polygons and stuff. So Alright, we're still looking for the Imperial Cult people, and maybe... I doubt the East Empire Company is a faction that you could do
Come
work...
on, I haven't got all day, you know.
do work for, but maybe. Grand Council Chambers. I suppose. Who's this dude? Look at that armor. Look at those legs. You're like Mega Man. Who are you? I don't know if I want to talk to you.
What now?
It's not me.
Where is that slave?
Okay, so these are the council people. Gallus Drenim. Is that
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
okay? Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to talk to... I know it sounds stupid. I don't want to talk to everybody. Okay, you...
I'm listening.
Because I don't want to just go. Greetings, friend. What may I do for you? How may I help you, friend? Okay. Horrible people. Stay clear of them, my friend. Okay. Right. Imperial Guard. Unrest. The Imperial Legion may be recruiting. Yep. Little secret. How do you recognize a Daedric Shrine? They got long, funny names. Some are well-known sites. Stone and architecture is unmistakable. Big, dark, gray-green stone ruins. Funny angles, funny markings and patterns on the stone. Weird oval crooked doors, and inside all funny angles. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Ashlander nomadic camps are groups of small portable huts. I'm a mage. Okay. Someone in particular. We just got someone else. Ruffinius Aurelius, Imperial Magistrate, I guess. Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend. Interesting. Before we ask about transport to Mournhold. You wish to go to the mainland? That's highly irregular. I'm sure you've heard that they've restricted travel to Mournhold. They've been a bit worried about the blight. What's your reason for wanting to go to the city? Yeah, I'm gonna say this, even though hopefully it doesn't just transport me now. Let's see. Oh my, I can see why you'd want to get that cleared up. That's dangerous business, though. I can't say I'd be happy to send you off on that sort of fool's errand. If you're sure, though, I suppose I can oblige you. If you need to return to Vardenfell, speak with Efete in the Royal Palace. Take care, friend. These people are not to be taken lightly. I'll send you there when we've finished speaking. Mournhold Royal Palace reception area. Did it cost me any money or what? If I wish to return to the mainland, I should speak to Efete and Argonian mage in the Royal Palace. When I arrive, I should speak with one of the Royal Guard for more information about the Dark Brotherhood. Can I just go back and forth without... Yes, do you seek transport to Vardenfell? Yes. Almalexi is one of the gods worshipped by the Dunmer. I don't know if I've read this before, but I just will. She's known as the Healing Mother and Lady of Mercy, the source of compassion and sympathy and protector of the poor and weak. She's no tender-hearted powder puff, though. She's an important symbol of Dunmer independence to those who resent the Empire. And the hands of Almalexia, her personal guard, enforce a strict adherence to temple doctrine. Ooh. Ooh. The old king, Athen Lethen, is dead. Long live King Hlalu Helseth. Things are pretty grim here in the City of Light since the troubles with Dagoth-Ur. Ah, so this is post-main game. Mournhold is Almalexia's city, and she's become more of a warrior queen than a lady of mercy. There's always been hostility between the temple and the imperial administration, but since Helseth's accession... So is this person still alive on Vardenfell? Since Helseth's accession, the tension between Imperial-leaning Dunmer and Almalexia's supporters is much worse. Former king was an old man and had been for a while. He had no sons or daughters. Helseth is Lethen's great-nephew. Berenzia is Lethen's niece. Queen Berenzia renounced her claim to the throne, so according to Imperial custom, the crown goes to Prince Helseth. He didn't do much, but we assumed he wasn't supposed to. We thought he was just a convenient fiction for Imperial administrative purposes. Okay. Well, all the local Dunmer seem happy she's back. I suppose I could see why. Smart woman. Doesn't seem to have been ruined by royalty. Know what I mean? This new ruler, King Hlalu Helseth, is trying to transform the role of King of Morrowind from a mere imperial figurehead into a powerful, personalized head of state. Athen Lethen, the previous king, was old and dignified, but few took him seriously. Helseth, by contrast, is dynamic and ambitious. Before Morrowind entered the Empire, the Dunmer had no kings, and many Dunmer prefer the old system of council rule, but Imperial partisans want a strong king along Western Imperial lines. Don't forget, you can't levitate in Mournhold. They say Almalexia doesn't want anyone's head rising higher than hers. If that's how you avoid trouble, it won't work here. You can levitate down in the sewers and ruins of old Mournhold. I guess Almalexia doesn't go down there much. And it's also a cheap place to sleep, if you don't mind the rats and thieves. Interesting. If you were looking for access to the places of power, start with Tienius Delishin, King Helseth's captain of the Royal Guard. He's fair and professional, and King Helseth is no simple figurehead, unlike his predecessor. There's real power there, and Helseth is just going to get more powerful as you learn how Mournhold works. Huh. Okay. Mournhold is built on the site of a much older city. You won't find any evidence above ground, but is down in the sewers. You can find ways into the old ruins. So is there a new map, though? That's what I want to know. Mournhold is the imperial capital of Morrowind and the holy site of Almalexia, one of Morrowind's 3 living gods. So I wonder, I assume you can meet her in the DLC. Let's see. Modern Mournhold is built upon the ruins of old Mournhold, which was destroyed by Mehrunes Dagon at the end of the First Era. And I think we're in the Third Era. You can reach the abandoned passages of old Mournhold through the sewers beneath Mournhold, and adventurers still seek lost treasures in the First Era ruins. Neat. I'm a mage. They're handpicked by the king. Scary lot if you ask me. You find the smith Bowles Indalin at Craftsman Hall in God's Reach, along with several other fine craftsmen. There's a healer and an imperial altar in the royal palace. Go to the temple for temple services. Otherwise, most trainers, crafters, and merchants are in the Great Bazaar. Let's see. If you're an adventurer, you'll want to go down there. The poor and the lawless live in the sewers under the city. It's dangerous, but it's the only way to reach the ruins of old Mournhold, where the real treasure lies. I'm probably wasting my breath, but be careful down there. Maybe you think you're tough, and maybe you are, but there's things down there that can kill you before you get your weapon out. Interesting. I'm not tough, I'm only level 2. I'm still a rookie. It's probably why they gave you the Dark Brotherhood gear. Right, because if you've been through the game before and you're like, oh, I just want to go to the DLC, then it's like, here you go, here's some armor. Right? Almalexia, Our Lady of Mercy, dwells in her temple. Her steward, Phaedrus Fleur, and the Lord Archcanon Gavis Drin also reside in the temple. King Halalu Helseth and his mother, Queen Berenzia. I feel like I've read about them. Because I tried to read when I played Skyrim and even maybe Oblivion. I tried to read all the books. Okay. Queen Berenzia live in the royal palace. Tienius Delician is the captain of the guard, or royal guard. It's a big city. If there's someone else you want, ask around. Was it Gavis Drin? Drin, he's the head priest over at the temple, a powerful man, and has the ear of Almalexia. You're in the royal palace now. South is Plaza Brindisi Dorum. North is the temple courtyard and Almalexia's temple. To the west is God's Reach. To the east is the Great Bazaar, but you can't get there from here. Go through the temple or plaza first. We'll ask about transport to Vardenfell in a minute. Actually,
Prey approaches.
beware, the Lord of the Land approaches. Okay. Woo. Okay, well, yeah, it's probably not going to update the world.
It'll never work. I told him so.
I understand. All right, let's... Oh, where have I seen those guards somewhere before? Maybe in pictures or something. All right.
Summoned by another. Questions again.
Yeah, let's go back to Vardenfell. Do you wish to go back to Vardenfell now? I can send you to Ebonheart directly. Yes. On your way then. Heading back, are you? Hope you've gotten all that business cleared up. No, not now. Well, you let me know when you wish to return. You certainly got reason enough to go. Alright, cool. Okay. Agree to transport me to Mournhold if I wish to return to the mainland. Should speak to Ephite, an Argonian mage in the royal palace when I arrive. Speak with one of the royal guard for more information about the Dark Brotherhood. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Ebonheart. Excellent. Alright, so we'll leave this alone for now. Yeah, we need to find out about how to... I need more stuff. Do we want to go to the Imperial Commission? I would assume so. See two people.
What was that? What, stranger?
Ruffinius Alalius. Imperial Guard Garrison. Yeah, I need to... Duke's
Stay
Guard.
out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
Imperial Shrine
Stranger.
Door? Oh, man. Right? All right, we need well, it's cool. Everything's cool. Nothing happened. I mean, if I could, I'd like to sell all that stuff, but... gosh. See, here's the problem. Wow, I thought he was running there for a second. The problem is... it sucks, because normally I would go through and talk to everybody, but I'm kind of like, well, you know, it's going to take forever, and I'm just looking for specific people. You know? Oh, that's the locked door that those two dudes are guarding. Underground caves, huh? But... Welcome to Ebonheart, Pilgrim. Your first visit? If so, you'll be looking to learn what services are available here. Dude, look at all of these. What is all of this? I mean, I know, but... Some words, only by friends. Tiny fishing village. Oh, you're a scout, aren't you? Have I read this before? The Dunmer believe the spirits of the dead live on in our world. They can know and affect the future and can speak with other spirits and work great magic. So the Dunmer honor and gift them and ask them for aid and protection. Strong spirits of heroes and wise women preserve the wisdom and honor of the race. The worst spirits are evil and harmful, called ghosts and devils and demons. Oldest and greatest ancestor spirits are the Daedra. They are powerful but dangerous and hard to understand. Huh. Ashlanders are the nomadic Dunmer barbarians of the Morrowind wastelands. They live in camps of small mobile huts, herding guar and hunting wildlife for meat and hides. By tradition, the Ashlanders claim the right to raid settlements and other tribes for booty and slaves. Ashlanders worship their ancestors and are led by their Ashkan war chiefs, counseled by the arcane wisdom and prophetic prophecies of their wise women. If you plan to visit them, you should know something of Ashlander customs. Okay. Yeah, I need to think about, do I want to talk to everybody? I know that's what that's what they say. They say, talk to everyone, talk is cheap. It's like, yeah, that's true. And I should, and I kind of like it. And yet I feel like it slows everything down. Drastically so. And honestly, you just can't talk to everybody. You can't talk to everybody and go into every house and so. I mean, I guess you could, but my goodness, you know? I'm just debating right now. Because, like, this dude, like, look at all these things. You know? We need to, yeah. My goodness. Because everyone has a name. Everyone has a unique name and everything, you know? Like, I'm just like, crap, dude. Am I gonna talk to the random person walking around? And here's the thing. Maybe they have a quest for me. You don't know. I don't know. It might be amazing. Crap. You know what I mean? Like the tax collector thing. Like that was a good little quest. I almost missed it. Like, you know, I had to sit there and think about that. Like, what do I do? What's the thing? Take this. Eventually I'm gonna find someone that's like, oh, finds this Lord's mail, and I'm gonna be like, should I wear it? I kind of want to, you know? Because then if I get that mail, I don't have to worry about any other chest piece for the rest of the game. You know, I no longer have to worry about it. If someone's like, here's a chest, well, technically you do, right? Because eventually you're going to probably want to turn the quest in. And they're going to be like, here's 100 gold. Or, you know, something. Okay, anyway. I know I'm... Jesus, look at all that. Because that's the thing, I need to know this so when I go there, I don't screw up. Because I'm going to go there eventually, I assume. Alright, okay, right. Ashlander Customs. Take care when visiting an Ashlander camp. Among clan and kin, Ashlander courtesy is very proper and polite, but you are a stranger, so remember that Ashlanders hate foreigners. Ashlander challenges are very solemn and serious things. Do not make a challenge lightly. And know the customs of Ashlander gifts. They are not offended by gifts of money and take them as tokens of deference and respect. Would that be bribes? And among outcast Ashlanders, beware the Mabragash, renegade witch warrior women who practice dark magics. I wonder if that's the one that cursed the barbarian dude. Okay. Oh wow, look at all these. When challenged for sport, it is acceptable to decline. When challenged for honor, it is shameful to decline. Honor challenges come from an offense given in speech or action, or may represent customary formal challenges of status or ritual. Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested and you may be forgiven. Right, you can't just go into people's houses. Be particularly careful about Ashkans, tribal chiefs, and wise women, tribal seers and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. And then you are done. You're done, because if you kill them, then you're screwed either way. Did I already look at this one? Yeah. Among Ashlanders, a gift is a token of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. When coming first among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs. Such is particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle, with great risks. For the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Interesting. Most Ashlanders wish all foreigners and their false gods could be driven from Morrowind. At the very least, Ashlanders wish the foreign devils would leave them in peace. Ashlanders think it's shameful to attack unarmed persons, but they will kill without hesitation an armed person who offends them or their clan laws. So unequip your weapons. No Ashlander is fool enough to make war against the Empire. However, if such a war might be won, many Ashlanders might cheerfully give their lives to win such a war. I am Tuveen Arethan, savant and knight bachelor of the Imperial Legion. That explains why you know all this. Bandits. Yep. Bitter Coast. The western region, or western coast of Vardenfell from Seyda north to Narmak is called the Bitter Coast. Salt marshes and humid swamps of this region are uninhabited, with the only settlements found at the good harbors of Narmak, Hlaod, and Seyda, also called Smuggler's Coast. The region's secluded coves and islands provide refuge for criminal trade, and the frequent rain and fog hide small boats from excise cutters. Oh man, we got another... What, Ashlands? Deep into the Ashlands. Oh, here we go. Foragers exposed to blight storms become infected, may return, infect their queen and the whole colony. An infested Kwama mine is a great hardship for the mining community. Blighted eggs are inedible, and miners catch blight diseases. Ridding a colony of blight is expensive and dangerous because of the aggressive behavior of sick Kwama foragers and warriors and the risk of spreading disease. Wow. Yeah, so you have to watch out. I'm surprised they don't have guards or someone to just like kind of hang out and be like, oh, here comes a forager. Oh, it's blighted, kill it, you know? Ashlands. Ashlands are the dry, inhospitable wastelands surrounding the lower slopes of Red Mountain. Ashlands extend to the Sea of Ghosts to the north, elsewhere form a wide margin between the blighted Red Mountain region and other geographic regions. Town of Aldrune and the village of Margan are the only sizable permanent Ashland settlements. Ashlanders hunt for game here and their herds find sparse grazing. It rains rarely and suffers frequent ash storms. You know, I just realized I'm probably going to want to go talk to everybody. Not super excited about that. I mean, I am. See, here's the thing. It's like, I know if you guys are hardcore fans of Morrowind, then you're probably going to be like, yeah, absolutely, talk to everybody. But it's hard. Like, on my end, I really, even though I do this, like I do this channel and I don't really care about views or popularity or any of that stuff, I still feel that pressure. You know what I mean? I still feel the pressure to be like, okay, well, let's get to the good stuff or whatever. But you know, at the same time, it's like, this is so different from Skyrim. You know, Skyrim is, this is almost like a 180 from Skyrim because, or, well, 90 degrees, who knows, 270, or, I don't know, it's like, Skyrim is by far more of an action game, and so far, this is more, there is action, there's a lot of action, however, maybe even half is just going around and talking to people. You know? It's like they're developing the world. You know, they're telling me about the economy and whatever, the, you know, agriculture and the, I don't know. You know? Anyway. Gosh darn it, I'm gonna have to go talk to everybody. I'm gonna maybe start that the next episode. All right, let's get through this because we're running out of time, and we're still in A. We're still, look at that, we're in the A. F me in the dick. But we're at blight disease. I don't know. Did you get anything? I don't. Did you add any keywords? Blight. So we have blight disease and blight diseases. Oh, see, and they're different, right? Blight diseases resist common herbal and magical treatments and are of two kinds: wasting disease, which attack one or more of an organism's systems, and abnormal growth diseases, which distort the organism's functions and structures. Natives avoid exposure to the blight and wear special protective garments when traveling in blight-prone regions. Yep. Okay. Okay. Challenges. Vardenfell's greatest challenges are its mutually hostile cultures, its cruel and untamed wildernesses, and the troubling phenomenon of the blight. The temple and traditional Dunmer cultures are in direct opposition to the values of the imperial conquerors, colonists, and the interests of each great house conflict with the interests of the other great houses. Only the imperial legions and the duke's shrewd policies prevent political disputes from expanding into civil unrest or warfare. By the way, additionally, the fact that we're reading so much, it's all in the head, you know what I mean? Like, I'm reading this stuff and I'm like, holy frick, this world is huge. You know, it just feels, as opposed to As opposed to something like Skyrim, where, because it's not even about the books, right? Yeah, you could read all these books, but just talking to the people, and, you know, this dude's like, yeah, I'm the, you know, Legion's knowledge person, you know, strategist, or the savant as they're called, but it's like, I'm the knowledge, you know, I'm the brain of the organization. I know everything. I can tell you all about the politics, all the different factions and everything like that. And, you know, in Skyrim, it was just like, we're having a issue with this. Go to this one dungeon, find this artifact, bring it back. And then someone else is like, we're having this issue with this. Go to this one dungeon, find this artifact, bring it back. Okay. Oh, we're having this issue. Go to this one dungeon, kill 5 things, come back. And, you know, it's just like, and here it's like, immediately you have all these different factions, you know. I'm like however many missions into the Fighters Guild, and they're like, yeah, you need to kill some of the Thieves Guild members. And I'm like, sweet baby Jesus, already? Like, I'm gonna mark myself as a target. No wonder the Dark Brotherhood's after me. It's gonna be the Morag Tong, actually, but yeah. Even the legions, however, cannot extend their protection in the sparsely inhabited wastelands of Ardenfell, where bandits, necromancers, witches, fiends, and monsters find refuge, emerging to threaten the lives of explorers, colonists, and traders. The greatest and most obscure threat is the Blight, a mysterious weather-like phenomenon emanating from the crater of Dagoth-Ur, warping and poisoning creatures in its path, and creating diseased horrors that attack travelers in outlying settlements. Which is awesome. Current events. Let me tell you about current events. The Great Houses are always fighting each other in the Great House Wars. There's always trouble between Outlanders, non-Dunmer Imperial colonists, and the Dunmer natives. The Temple is at war with a rebellious faction called the Distant Priests. A secret cult called the Sixth House, is killing Imperial citizens. Misshapen monsters and diseases called Blight Disease are spreading from Red Mountain, a volcano where the devil Dagoth-Ur and his ash vampires live. But I thought he was killed. Oh my god, we got another thing. Okay. We Dunmer are the dark-skinned elven people of the Eastern Empire. Dunmer means dark elf. Dark in this sense is variously understood to mean dark-skinned, gloomy, and ill-favored by fate. I love you, by the way. You're awesome. Because he's such a nerd. He's like, this is what this word means. I'm like, yes, but it's awesome. The Dunmer international character embraced these various connotations with enthusiasm. In the Empire, dark elves is the common usage, but in our Morrowind homeland and among their Aldmeri brethren, we call ourselves the Dunmer. The dark-skinned, red-eyed Dunmer combine powerful intellect with strong and agile physiques, producing superior warriors and sorcerers. On the battlefield, we are noted for our skilled and balanced integration of swordsmen, marksmen, and war wizards. In character, we are grim, aloof, and reserved. We wisely distrust and disdain the lesser achievements of the inferior races. Oh, really? Continue still? So you guys are like, you have the arrogance of the Altmer? We Dunmer prize the virtues of duty, gravity, and piety. Duty is to one's own honor and to one's family and clan. Gravity is the essential seriousness of life. Life is hard, and events must be judged, endured, and reflected upon with due care and earnestness. Piety is respect for the gods and the virtues they represent. A light, careless life is not worth living. We are proud of being dark-skinned and dark-humored. Our race produces great warriors and wizards in equal proportion. See, that is awesome. We're dark-skinned and we're dark-humored. Like, that's awesome. That's fantastic writing. All right, let me read about Aldmeri. Aldmeri, the imperial usage is elves, are long-lived culturally conservative humanoids distinct from Tamriel's mannish races of the north and beast peoples, races of the southeast. By contrast with the mannish tribes, elven cultures and social institutions are stable and persistent. Elven nations are neither economically expansive nor militarily Yes, militarily adventurous. Elves are so conditionally fertile. Or, they're conditionally fertile. That is, they only conceive when population pressure is low. So expanding populations do not force them to explore or war with neighbors. The arts, literature, sorceries, technology, and theology that have flourished within ancient elven cultures have profoundly shaped the development of the Empire's mannish and beast races. Wow. That's cool. This guy's awesome. Alright, well let me close here for now.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
I didn't realize you were a lady. I thought you were a dude. Yes. Alright, we'll save over this one, because I think that's the right one. F me, this game is awesome. I'm like super into this. Okay. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. Assuming I see them, I will read them, and I do try and respond to all of them as well. It usually takes me a few days. What is your guys' unique puzzle moment for today? For me, I'm going to go with groceries. Got the groceries today. It's always important to have food to eat. So, yeah, that's my unique puzzle moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.